Hello, students. Thus, that we are going to discuss today is Hearts and Hands, which is written by O. Henry. O. Henry is the pen name, whose actual name was William Sidney Porter, who is actually known very well known for giving turns and twists at the end of the short story. So, in Hearts and Hands, the short story also celebrates his this kind of effort of engaging the readers properly in the course of the narrative. So let's start. The story is about three main characters, and the background of the story is a coach, or you may say a compartment of a train. So let's start and we will discuss on the way. So at Denver, there was an influx of passengers into the coaches on the eastbound B&M Express. Denver is the name of a place where the station is situated, and there is an influx of passengers. Influx means the wave of passengers. A number of passengers were there. Where are they going to climb? They are going to be on the train, which is eastbound, means which is going towards east. And the name of the train is B&M Express. That is the name of the train, which is eastbound B&M Express. In one coach there sat a very pretty young woman dressed in elegant taste and surrounded by all the luxurious comforts of an experienced traveler. And in one coach there was a lady who is very young and very beautiful, and she was surrounded by all the luxurious comforts of an experienced traveler, means everything she had with her which made her an experienced traveler. Among the newcomers were two young men. So this is one of the main characters, that pretty young woman whose name is not yet said, and there are two more. So among the newcomers were two young men. These two are also going to contribute in the story. This is a description of one of them. One of handsome presence with a bold, frank countenance and manner. The other, a ruffled, glum-faced person, heavily built and roughly dressed. So these are the two description of the two people, two men who just got into the compartment. So this is the one of them up to here, up to manner, and the other up to here. There's the description. Two were handcuffed together, but the most important thing, or you may say the most peculiar thing, is both of them were handcuffed together. As they passed down the aisle means the passage between two rows of seats. There are two rows, this side, right hand side and left hand side. Two rows are there, and in between, where people used to stand sometime and all, this is called an aisle. As he passed down the aisle of the coach, the only vacant seat offered was a reversed one facing the attractive young woman. So these two people had found no place except the seat that is facing towards the young pretty woman. Here the linked couple seated themselves. So the linked couple means the handcuffed, both of them who were handcuffed, they just seated themselves. The young woman's glance fell upon them with a distant, swift disinterest, and the young woman, she was just feeling odd, not only because of them or their appearance, but mostly because they were handcuffed together. So must be one of them is a criminal, otherwise there won't be any handcuff. So she was quite disinterested. Then with a lovely smile brightening her countenance and tender pink tinging her rounded cheek, she held out a little grey gloved hand. When she spoke, her voice, full, sweet and deliberate, proclaimed that its owner was accustomed to speak and be heard. So suddenly, first she was disinterested, and then suddenly her face glowed with smile, and she appeared to be very happy, and her cheeks became pink. So She held out a grey gloved hand, so she just raised her hand to make a handshake, and when she spoke, it was full voice, so she was not at all hesitating, which means that she is already known by one of them. Well, Mr. Easton, so one of them is Mr. Easton among the two. If you will make me speak first, I suppose I must. Don't you ever recognize old friends when you meet them in the West? So now they are in the western part of the country, America, and they are going towards east. So one of them is Mr. Easton. So the lady was just saying that if you find your friends in the West, so she happens to be his friend, don't you recognize them? She just asked. The younger man roused himself sharply at the sound of her voice, seemed to struggle with a slight embarrassment, which he threw up instantly, and then clasped her fingers with his left hand. Why with his left hand? Because the right hand was handcuffed, so it cannot be moved. So with the left hand, she just touched her grey gloved hand. And first, at the beginning, he was a bit embarrassed, but after that, he just shook off his embarrassment and tried to become normal in front of her. Okay, so that's it for today. Tomorrow we will discuss once more. Thank you.